Coach Terry Zeh, kind enough to give us a couple of minutes here post-game. Coach, you look at that first half, the Penguins were unconscious from downtown. It's hard to dig yourself out of a hole after so many three-pointers were just chucked up and found a lot of nylon.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I thought when we got Slago in foul trouble, I was pretty excited, right? And then, they picked us apart. They played really well. I mean, they made a ton of shots, obviously. This 12-3 at 60% clip is tough, even if nobody's guarding you, and we certainly weren't very good in a lot of ways. I mean, they were really good and we were really bad tonight. And I think a lot of it was me. I don't think our scouting report and our game plan was good enough for what we were trying to accomplish. We got a little stagnant offensively, and when they started making shots, we got back on our heels and lost our bite for a while. And you got to keep battling even when they're making shots. I mean, that's a really good basketball team. It's a really good basketball team, and they played very well tonight. And we were not so good.
We talked about this game perhaps being somewhat of a measuring stick as well, and I guess you can point out where there were some breakdowns all across the board, but where do you go from here now, knowing that it wasn't your best basketball being played?
Yeah, well, if that's a measuring stick, we're not measuring up very well. You're going to go back and try to figure some things out. There were a couple things we did well, some things we didn't do so well. They really, really did a nice job of getting their spacing the way they wanted, and when they made the threes early, it gave them the spacing they wanted big time. Our help side got sucked out, and then they could lob it into the post because they were just making three after three. So you're just so worried about that three that the floor got really spaced and difficult. And then the other side, I thought offensively the ball got really sticky for us in a lot of situations. So, now we got easy one coming up. Go out and play Syracuse, or 23rd in the country. So I think that we have a nice easy game here on Tuesday after Youngstown State. But we'll learn. I mean, I'm disappointed in a lot of what happened, from our approach to the game, from the coaching standpoint, to us getting back on our heels a little bit. I thought Jasmine was really good for us in there. She did some great things. She brought a lot of sort of energy, and then they called the third foul on her, phantom foul, which was tough. But I mean, all in all, I'm not sure we would have needed our A game tonight the way they were shooting the basketball, for sure.
Terry, thanks so much for the time. We'll talk to you up the road in Syracuse on Tuesday night.
Thanks, man.
All right.